Yo, what's good? I'm Chad Johnson. Come on, bro. You know the number one breaker in the game right now is Rajon at 204, baby. He's the one and only card father. Mic drop. 204 breaks is fire all day.
What up, y'all? It's Ariane Celeste, and is it true that Rajon at 204 break holds nothing but fire? I think you guys should check it out for yourself, and maybe you'll get some fuego from the card father himself. Mwah!
Rated Rajon, it ain't no mistake. Pulling nothing but fire. 204 breaks, yeah. Live streaming, got the internet ablaze. Hey, Rated Rajon, 204 breaks. Rare sports cars, one of one, so clean. Flawless, national treasures you never seen. Rookie cards, rookie autographs, you already know. Everything sports, MJ, Tom Brady, all the GOATs. Hey, Rated Rajon, let's go.
Alright guys, what's going on? Here we are, 24-25 Rubberneck Extended Series Hockey Master Case 3X Random Team Rank number 2. Happy Canada Day, everybody. Yeah, I mean, big day in hockey, obviously with the free agent frenzy going on. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be an exciting day to see where a lot of these free agents go. Other than that, guys, everyone's been tagged. This is a 3X random, so we do different teams every 4 boxes of the case. Gives everybody a little bit of shot at some teams they want throughout the case instead of just that one time. Also, it kind of gives heartbreak, because if you do have your team and then you end up losing the team in the next set of boxes and you hit something you wanted, that's kind of heartbreak too. But that's the nature of the game, name of the game. Yeah, we were having a lot of thunderstorms here in my area, and usually when that happens, the internet is very, 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 very unstable. So I was trying to go live yesterday, and then it would disconnect me. I was trying to go live, and then it disconnected me, and it wasn't sufficient, and my internet in the area was not the greatest. So here we are now, clear skies. Well, not clear, cloudy, but not raining. So hopefully we can finish this break off without any issues. Other than that, guys, here we are. Here's the case, serial number 9312. Okay, we'll open it up. We'll just go random with the boxes. Obviously, we'll open up all the boxes before we start the break. The first set of teams is on the left side of the screen. Extended series, guys. Good luck, everyone. Happy Canada Day. Maybe we'll see the Ovechkin card come out today. You never know. You never know, guys. Okay, I'll just make it real simple. I'll just move the boxes over to the left. There. You can still see them on the top right hand corner of the screen. There. Side there, there's 8 boxes. And then these are the 4 we'll open right now. Alright, let's open up all the boxes. Cards have not left the screen, so you're good. I'm not expecting a lot of people to be watching. It is early on, and it is Canada Day, so Canada Day festivities are in effect, I would assume, with you guys. So I don't blame you if you're not here, pretty much. That's all I gotta say. Holy smoke, this pack is stubborn. But yeah, if you guys wanna, this is the kind of boring part of the break here. So if you guys wanna chit chat, let me know what you guys are up to for Canada Day today. That'd be cool. What's up, Jeremy? I saw your first live yesterday. That was awesome. That's good, man. I'm glad you're expanding your ways of getting people cards in the hobby. It's a good thing. But yeah, we gotta chit chat soon. Whenever you're not busy. Haley, people have been asking me about Haley's Pokemon breaks. So Haley just started a full-time job. I'll explain it to you guys now while I'm on the live. Haley just started a full-time job, so she's kind of focusing on getting her first couple weeks of that done, and then she'll be back. But what I suggested is that I'll probably be posting the breaks for her, and then I'll fill them, and then when she is off work, she could run the breaks and stuff like that. But she's like I said, she just started a full-time job for the it's a pretty big position for her, so she's been away focusing on that for now, obviously. So just if you guys are wondering what's going on with the Pokemon breaks, we haven't stopped. We still got a lot of product to rip, but she's just taking a little bit of a breather just to focus on her job for now. So yeah, but before that, like I said, I might be the one that's going to be filling them for her, and then when she is off work, she can probably run the breaks. And so that's the update for the Pokemon for now, if people were wondering. I know we kind of just halted it, but it was kind of a... She wanted to focus on trying to get the job, and then now that she's finally got it and she started, I told her to focus on that, and we can go from there. So yeah. What else is there? So free agents. So how do you guys feel about Marner going to Vegas for all you Maple Leafs fans? How do you guys feel about that? Marner going to Vegas. I heard that deal was like in the works for like over a year. Never fell through. I'm kind of sad if I'm kind of sad for my Jets. I don't know if they're gonna sign Ehlers. Probably not. Excuse me. Ooh, the health is not the greatest right now, but I bet everyone's doing family things. I don't blame you. And then it is Canada Day, right? So, Jeremy, what do you got for Canada? What do you got planned for Canada Day? If you're still around. What does anybody got planned for Canada Day? Whew, a stubborn pack right here. Holy, this pack's stubborn. Can you imagine we pulled Ovechkin for Canada Day? That'd be pretty crazy. Well, honestly, like, I'll tell you the truth, Jeremy. I'm not really a Maple Leafs fan, so it really doesn't affect me too much. But I mean, I think it's just like, if you really want my opinion, I think it's just time to shake up the core, because it's not really working, right? Like, year in and year out, the Leafs are just a first-round team, second-round team, and they're not really progressing. They're not really progressing anyway, so it's kind of like, yeah, they're not really progressing, and it's like, you know, we can't go in every year, you know, losing in the first or second round every year. So I think the shakeup had to change. I know you're not much of a sports guy, Jeremy, but that's the input. Like, you know, if year in and year out the same thing occurs, something's got to change, right? So that's usually what it is, to be honest. And I felt, and I guess Marner felt it was time for change too, because can't keep going on every year, just whatever. So new start for him, and hopefully he does well wherever he ends up going, like in Vegas or whatever. Oh, you follow Lawnmower Sports? Okay, well, I just thought Pokemon was your deal, because you're so good at it, you know. But yeah, I mean, that's my take on it, you know. Year in and year out, same thing happens. They gotta change, right? We gotta get some change. Yeah, that's that. Alright, so this is the last pack right here, and then we'll start the break, guys. Thank you, everyone, for the fill and for being patient, because yesterday we were having some technical difficulties, so hopefully now we're free and clear of that, and we can continue the break. Start. Okay. I don't know the nitty gritty, but it's all from this. Oh, no. Not a good way to get into sports, but you know what? If it works, right? All right, here we go. Good luck, guys. Remember, this is boxes 1 through 4. Teams are on the left side of the screen, and then we'll switch it up after 5 and 8. Or 4, 5, and 8. There's Jared McCann for the Kraken, Connor McDavid on the Oracles, and then we have a Jack Hughes for the Devils. Start us off. There's Nazar for Chicago, Wallstead for Minnesota, and Sam Reinhart for Florida. There's Nolan Allen. We got Nick Suzuki and a Young Gun canvas of Jonathan Lekkerimäki. Pretty decent card, actually. Expected good things from this player. Vancouver, Lekkerimäki. And that is going to Craig. Congrats, Craig. Next, we got our Young Gun Deluxe, Adam Wilsby, going to Nashville. Who has Nashville? Oh, man, if we get that Ovechkin for the fans, that's crazy, because there's only 8 of them, and only 1 has surfaced so far from what I know of. Nashville, that's JP Moore with the Wilsby Deluxe. There's Cutter Goche. This is a Ducks hit, actually, and then Mitchkov for the Flyers. There's another Mitchkov, Bo Horvat, and a canvas of Brendan Gallagher from Montreal. Ooh, kind of dizzy right now. Close my eyes for a second. All right, next. We have a Matt Rempe, purple, numbered to 300 for the Rangers. So that's a numbered Ranger hit. Who's got the Rangers in this? That's going to Mr. Bill. There you go. Another Ranger hit, Brett Berard, Young Gun, and a Leon Draisaitl for the Oilers. Brett Berard. All right, Jets, Josh Morrissey, Shesterkin for the Rangers, Lucas Raymond for Detroit. Looks like we got our first gold, Quinn Hughes for the Canucks, Sebastian Costa for the Red Wings, and then a Sidney Crosby on the Outburst for the Penguins. That's a nice hit. Pittsburgh. That's going to Andre. There we go. Andre LeBlanc. We got Zachary Bolduc for the Blues. There's a Maverick Bork and a Jesper Bratt for the Devils. Clear cut, Aaron Ekblad. Wonder where he's going. Brendan Brisson for the Golden Knights. And then we got a Jared McCann for the Kraken. There's Maverick Bork, Shea Theodore. And we have Pasternak, Liam Bichel for the Dallas Stars, and Sebastian Aho for the Hurricanes. And that's box number 1. That's only box number 1, guys. Box number 2. Good luck. Here we go. Sebastian Aho. We got a Celebrini on the Oracles. Purple. I don't know if they're all like that. Lane Hudson for Montreal on the Beehive. Gold Beehive, Jason Robertson. Nathan Laguerre for the Devils. And then we got a Young Gun Outburst, Trent Miner for Colorado. Who has the Avalanche? Let's go to Donnie. There you go, Donnie. Excuse me. Quinton Byfield, Denton Mattychuk, and Liam Bichel Young Gun canvas for the Dallas Stars. He's a good player, Liam Bichel, I think. He's going to do really well in his career. Next, we have a Panarin, Juha Jaska for the Hurricanes, Brad Marchand for the Bruins. There's a Svechkov, Celebrini, and a Chris Letang. Are the Leafs fans going to miss Marner? Or are they going to boo him when he comes here? All right, Rutger, McGroarty, Pittsburgh, Bradley Nadeau, and then we got Pasternak, Bruins. All right, we have a Cutter Goche numbered to 499 going to the Ducks. There you go, Cutter Goche. R2 Hyrie for Dallas. And then Nathan McKinnon on the pros and prospects. There's Nadeau. We got Josh Doan and a Brandon Saad for the Blues. Oh, we got a swagnificent Adam Fox for the Rangers. That is a Easter egg. There we go. Nice. Mr. Bill, Adam Fox on a swagnificent. Very nice. There's Owen Pickering for the Penguins and a Stankoven for Dallas. Oh, right. Tail end of box number 2 now. We have a Connor Geeky, Mason McTavish, and Alex Barkov. And Rob Thomas. We got a nice Will Smith Young Gun for the Sharks. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Right there. Sharkies. And a Mitchkov Blue Dazzler. There's a Brad Marchand, Bo Horvat, and Colton Parayko for the Blues. That is box number 2. All right, here we go. Box number 3. Good luck. Starting off with a Young Gun, Isaiah George. Wait, did I? Like 2 hits in this. Oh, their All-Star Skills Variation? Is that what it is? Yeah, it is. An All-Star Skills Variation card. Pasternak for the Bruins. It says it right on the back there. All-Star Skills Variation. Nice. Isaiah George for the Islanders. And then Quinn Hughes for the Canucks. I didn't realize that. Sidney Crosby, Rob Thomas, Brendan Brisson. There's a Logan Mailloux, Maverick Bork, and Kaprizov. Next, we got a Nadeau, Olin Zellweger for the Ducks, and a Thomas Harley for the Stars. Jesper Bratt, Owen Pickering, Young Gun, and Jason Robertson, Dallas. Okay, that's start of box number 3. This is Cutter Goche. There's Connor McDavid, Future Impact, and then Thomas Hurdle for Vegas. Thomas Hurdle. Lucas Raymond, LG Grands for the Flyers, Sidney Crosby. Alright, we got Fantilli, Cole Caulfield, and Lekkery Maki. Gold, Travis Konechny, Fedor Svechkov, and a Warren Fogle outburst for the Kings. Logan and Warren Fogle. Alright, we got Rasmus Dahlin, Will Smith, and Ovechkin. Not the right Ovechkin we want, but hopefully he'll come out. Lane Hudson, Frank Nazar, canvas of Owen Power for the Sabres. There's Kucherov, Evgeny Malkin on the Beehive, and a canvas of Nino Niederreiter for the Jets. That was box number 3. Pretty quiet box number 3, actually. Alright, here's box number 4, everyone. The last box of this set of teams. Rasmus Dahlin, Nylander, and Demko for the Canucks. Oh, we got a gold coming up here. Josh Morrissey. We got Nathan Laguerre for the Devils, and then a Romanov for the Islanders. Outward. He just re-signed too. Stamkos. There's Cutter Goche and Oliver Ekman-Larsson for the Leafs. Alright, we got a Tyson Kozak on the Young Gun canvas, black and white for the Sabres. Tyson Kozak. Then Giri Inala for the Avalanche. And then we have Elias Pettersson. Alright, Nazar for Chicago. Get that over there. Moving the base cards so they're out of the way, so they have a stack in front. Owen Power and Dylan Cousins, both for the Sabres. There's Liam Ogren, Cutter Goche again, but that's going to the Ducks. And Celebrini. There's Connor Geeky, Logan Stankoven, Mackenzie Weegar, Olin Zellweger, Nathan Klerman for the Penguins, Josh Morrissey. Then we had a numbered Zach Dean, numbered to 499 for the Blues. Their rookie premier, Zach Dean. Alright, this is the last pile for box number 4. Wallstead for the Wild, that's Will Smith. We got Evgeny Malkin, Pasternak, and Konechny. There's a Braden Point, Ty Fellhaber Young Gun for Colorado. And Draisaitl on the Blue Dazzler. And the last of it here is Zachary Leroux for Nashville and Michkov. And a Young Gun canvas of Ty Fellhaber. So, let's leave it. For Colorado. And that is your first set of 4. So let's do a little bit of a recap of what we got in our first 4 boxes. There's the Fellhaber Young Gun canvas, numbered Zach Dean to 499, black and white Tyson Kozak Young Gun canvas for the Sabres, Will Smith Young Gun, Magnificent Adam Fox for the Rangers. There's a Cutter Gauthier trilogy numbered to 399 for the Ducks. The Liam Bichel Young Gun canvas, Outburst Trent Miner Young Gun for Colorado, Outburst Crosby, nice. Matt Rempe to 300 for the Rangers. Adam Wilsby Young Guns Deluxe for out of 250 for the Preds, and a Lekari Maki Young Guns. So that is just the first 4 boxes, guys. We still have a lot more to go. Let me set these aside so we're not mixing up cards here, so we know which cards go to who. Obviously, let me just move it out of the way. All right, give me 1 second here, guys. That is 1 to 4. And then I will start opening up boxes 5 through 8 right now. Alright, so just 5 through 8. Here we go. Just started. Good luck again, everybody. And let me change the teams up here too. And bang, there you go. Teams are changed. Empty box. Alright. Back to Canada Day. I don't expect too many people here, like I said. It's Canada Day today. Early. So people are enjoying the outdoors, maybe at the beach, barbecuing. just out in general. Excuse me. Does that. This is box number 5 and 5 through 8 now we're doing. Sorry guys, so I'll be as quick as I can here so you get back to your Canada Day festivities if you're tuning in. Okay, there's box number 5. Box number 6. I hope we can get an Ovechkin, it'd be nice. Empty box. Number 6 we're opening up. Anybody in the live want to say hello? Probably not. It's early. Me and the family are probably going to do something for Canada Day as well. After this, 2 more boxes to go. We'll start the break right after. Yeah, we had a lot of rain yesterday. Thunderstorming here in the area. Didn't really prepare too much for Canada Day. There you go. Box number 7. Box. So, any new signings that I didn't hear about while I was doing the break? Does anybody, any new signings? There's a lot of players on the... Maybe they're not as busy because it's Canada Day. What do you think? Right, one more box after this one, then we'll start the next set. Ooh, I see a red outburst. Ooh, we get a red outburst coming up. That's got to be exciting. Hopefully it's a good player. Outburst. Oh, and if you guys are wondering, OPC Platinum comes out on, I think, tomorrow. And Tempe is starting a little bit of pre-fills on that. He wants to do smaller breaks. Because, like I said, he's a little more... His time is a little more precious than mine, I guess. But I'm going to be doing the case breaks for that. So, yeah, if you want to get in on, we're going to start posting the half cases, and then you have the option of taking them to team for the whole case. So I'll be putting that up soon. Tempe just put up a little small one, just so he can, he wants, like I said, he wants to stay in tune with the breaking, but he's very, very busy at the shop. So I told him to just do like the smaller little breaks for now, and then, yeah, when, yeah, just the smaller little breaks. I guess he wants to tag off and, you know, just to get a little, you know, just to get the fix for him to open some packs for you guys. Plus, I think he's due for a big hit, right? So it's been a while since we've seen Tempe. He's due for a big hit, and we're gonna get him going. We're gonna get him rocking with platinum. So, all right, this is box number 8 now. We're opening up, and then once this pile is done, we'll start the break, guys. And we got a red outburst, so it's good news. Good news. Red out. All right, here we go. Good luck. Boxes number 5 through 8. The teams have changed on the left side of the screen. Good luck, everybody. Let's get a good start here. All right, Liam Ogren for the Wild, Lucas Raymond for Detroit, and we got Fabian Lysel going to the Bruins. There's Svechkov, Ogren, and Connor Geeky. Next, Kaprizov, Will Smith, and Matt Duchene for the Stars. Here now. Deluxe, Cam Talbot. Oh, Cam Talbot on the Deluxe number 250. That's first on print. 1 out of 250 for Detroit. And then we have a Young Guns checklist that we're probably going to random off. So who has the Sharks and who has Canucks? So it's going to be between Ronald and Mershad. There you go. And then Akil McCarr for Colorado. All right, Zellweger, Panarin, and Dustin Wolf for Calgary. That. Kyle, box number 5. Panarin number to 333 for the Rangers. Another numbered card for the Rangers. Another numbered insert out of the case. But this is definitely going to... Who's got the Rangers on this side? There's the Rangers on there. Why am I... Swear to God, I'm blind most of the time. Rangers, where are you? Holy smokes. Am I that blind? Oh, there, James Paul. There you go. Holy smokes. Fellhaber for Colorado on the Young Gun. And then Cole Caulfield for Montreal. Sometimes I am blind. All right, Nathan McKinnon, Austin Matthews, and Mason McTavish. Next, we have a gold Pros and Prospects. It's Olin Zellweger. There's a Leckery mocking the Casey DeSmith outburst. Oh, Rangers. Brennan Othman. There's Kaprizov and a Lehkonen for Colorado. Oh, we got a black and white Young Gun canvas of Nathan Clerman. Nathan Clerman, but it's going to the Penguins, who has Pittsburgh. JP Moore. All right, there's Zach Bolduc and a Pasternak. Not bad. I don't know who Nathan Clerman is, but maybe he'll make an impact next year. All right, Celebrini, Mitch Marner, Public Enemy #1 now, and Matt Sundin for the Leafs. Public Enemy #1 over here, I guess. All right, Austin Matthews, Lekkery Maki on the Young Guns. Right there. For Vancouver, that's going to Ronald. And once again, speaking of the devil, PE #1, Mitch Marner for the Leafs. That was box #1. Box #5. Here's #6. Lekkery Maki, Jack Eichel, and Jack Hughes. Couple Jacks in there. All right, we got another Lekkery Maki, this time a gold, I believe. Trent Miner and a Trocheck for the Rangers outburst. All right, Lane Hudson, Kirill, and John Tavares, who's signed with the Leafs again. All right, Trent Miner on the Young Guns canvas. What a Colorado. There you go. Who has the Avalanche on this side? Colorado. Chris LaFontaine with the Young Guns canvas. All right, Willsby and Ovechkin. Not the right one, but keep trying. Wallstead, Quinn Hughes, Mark Scheifele for the Jets. That pile. That is that pile. All right, next. We got a Honzik for Calgary, Frank Nazar, and a Nazar. 2 Nazars. Oh, here comes our red outburst, guys. David Pasternak, 11 out of 25 on the red outburst, going to the Bruins. Who has Boston? Who has the lucky guy with Boston? Chris LaFontaine with the Pasternak red outburst. Congratulations, buddy. Very nice card. All right, Casa and Bobrovsky, couple goalies. Rutger McGroarty. There's Josh Doan and a canvas of Braden McNabb for the Golden Knights. Marchenko, Fabian Lysel for the Bruins, and a Stankoven. And that was our red outburst. Keep it going. Cale Makar, Mo Sider, and Connor McDavid. Couple all-stars there. All right. Kyrou, Yuri Anala, another Colorado Young Gun. And, wait a minute, was that? I think. What's on here? Is this a hit there? That's right. These are just regular cards. Did I miss something? Or was that 3 hits? Okay. I think Kyrou. Oh, yeah, never mind. It was this Jason Robertson Dazzler I missed. It was stuck to the back. All right, here we go. Luchenko, Cutter Gauthier, and a canvas of Chandler Stevenson for the. Oh wait, Seattle Kraken. Sorry, nice. Seattle Kraken. My bad. Sometimes when you're moving too fast. All right, next. This is box #7. Kadri, Michkov, Hedman. There's Matt Rempe, Max Stassin for Vancouver, and then we got Trevor Zegras, Ducks. Sider, Logan Stankoven, Jeremy Swayman for the Bruins. Oh, we got a deluxe for Colorado now. Holy, Calvin DeHaan, number to 250. How many more Colorado hits are going to be coming out of this case? Young Guns, Eric Portillo for the Kings, and a Michkov for the Flyers. Then we got a Lekkery Maki. There's a Connor Bedard on the silver skates. Brand Clark, end off that trio of that pack. Right, next we have a Oh, outdoor variation. Bo Horvat right there. Outdoor variation. Bo Horvat for the Isles. Brendan Brisson and Rutger McGordy. There's Zach Dean, Travis Konechny, and Roman Yossi. Gold, Will Smith, Owen Pickering, and a Matt Barzal outburst. Kopitar, Denton Matichuk, and Michael Milne going to the Minnesota Wild Young Gun Canvas. Michael Milne. Pack, or next pile, box number 7. Looks like we have another young. Oh no, it's another Colorado clear cut. Cale Makar, and we got another Will Smith. Will Smith for the Sharks. Who has the Sharks in this one? Mershad. Oh, and Lekkery Maki once again. Another Will Smith. We got Leon Draisaitl and Elias Lindholm for the Bruins. There's a Seth Jarvis, Alice Steska for the Kraken. And Lekkery Maki again. A lot of Lekkery Maki coming out of that box. Alright, box number 8. And then we're on the home stretch on the last 4 boxes, guys. Okay, we got a Michkov, Sebastian Aho, Barkov. A gold Cutter Gauthier encore, Tyson Kozak for the Sabres, and a Seth Jones, Stanley Cup winner Seth Jones for the Hawks. There's Wallstead, Liam Bichel, and Marc-Andre Fleury for the Wild. Sidney Crosby on the Oracle, Lekkery Maki, and a Connor Geeky. A lot of Lekkery. Mav Bork, Celebrini on the Reflection. No numbering on that one. Numeros. And then we got a Bobby Clark OG for the Flyers. Nice. The OG canvases are good stuff. Clayton Keller, Adam Wilsby, Connor McDavid on the Beehive. Oh, we got another Young Gun Deluxe this time. Michael Milne. Number to 250. For the Wild. Who has Minnesota? There's the Wild. Frank. Go, Frank the Tank. Alright, there's Liam Ogren and a Beehive Bedard. Michkov, once again, Matthew Tkachuk, and a canvas of Jake Wallman for the Sharks. And we got another Pasternak number, 94 out of 100. Wow. Lucky Bruins. LaFontaine with the exclusives this time. And a Young Gun Michael Milne. Holy. And a Darlene. Jeez. 2 Pasternak numbers. 1 gold, red outburst. Sorry, not gold. Red outburst and a exclusives. Alright, next. Cutter Gauthier, Clayton Keller for Utah, and we got Josh Doan also for Utah. Michkov, Bradley Nadeau. It looks like an outburst which got stuck the last time. Marchenko for the Blue Jackets. There's Stankoven, McDavid, and a Shesterkin for the Rangers to end off that set of teams. Okay, now we're on the last 4. Let's do a quick recap of what we got on this side. Here we go. So Trent Miner on the Young Guns clear cut. Lekkery Maki Young Gun. There's a black and white canvas SP Klerman. Numbered Panarin to 333. Numbered Casa 1 out of 250 deluxe for Detroit. Pasternak to 100 on the exclusives. Milne deluxe to 250. Will Smith Young Gun. Milne Young Gun canvas out of 250. Calvin DeHaan for Colorado, and the Pasternak 11 out of 25 on the outburst. 11 out of 25. Very nice. All right, let me get this. Let me get these hits set aside here for a sec, just so that we're not mixing up boxes and such, so we know who's getting who here. Just move these out of the way, and then we'll start the last half of the break. All right, let's switch up the teams. Boom, teams are switched. Okay. Last 4 boxes of the break, guys. Thanks for the marathon break on Canada Day. We do have a mixer up. Tempe has a small breakup on Platinum, which releases tomorrow. Empty box. Share here. Okay. Let's open up. This is boxes 9 through 12. Teams have been changed. Remember, you're getting a different team every 4 boxes, and this is the last set of teams right here. We'll open up these 4 boxes. And hopefully, we see an Ovechkin. That's what we want. That's what we're looking for. The Great 8. So, does anybody know how many have already surfaced besides the 1? I only remember the 1. I only remember the 1 so far. Looks like Ehlers is not going to be going back to the Jets. That's sad. So sad. So sad. Jonathan Tate. No Ehlers. Alright, box number 10. We're opening up right now. Sorry, they're just talking about the Jets on TV right now, so I'm just trying to tune in. That's my team, right? So, too bad Ehlers isn't going to sign with us. And most likely they say he isn't. That's very, very sad. I like Ehlers. Stubborn pack, that one. Alright, 3 more packs for box number 10. We'll open up the other 2 boxes. And that's it, guys. That's the end of the break. Canada Day continues for you all. And there we go. Set aside. Alright, 1 more box after this one. And then off the break. So far, some nice stuff has come out. Nothing out of the ordinary, but we're looking for that Ovechkin. We need that Ovi. We need the Ovi. And remember, look, Tempe has a platinum breakup. He wants to do small ones, like I said, because he is very busy at the shop. But he doesn't want to let go of the, he still wants to tune in with you guys on in the group. So he's just doing smaller breaks for now until he can free up some time and then get on some case breaks for him. So. Alright, 1 more box after this one. Try and pull that Ovechkin. I wonder if anybody's seen the Ovechkin that did pull, that did get pulled. Like, was it in a was it pre-sleeved? Sometimes they pre-sleeve them in the pack. I wonder if it was pre-sleeved. I didn't see it, so. Alright, last box. Room here. Alright, this is it. Once we get these packs open, this is home stretch, guys. Conclusion of the break. Teams have already been switched. I think I mentioned that, yes. How does Marchand like embrace people calling him a rat? I don't get it. Looks like he re-signed with Florida. The TV's on with the trade, like the free agent frenzy, but I can't track. All right, there we go. Here we go. Good luck. This is the last of it, guys. Boxes 9 through 12. All right, Svechkov for Nashville, Tkachuk, and Elaine Hudson. Matthew Tkachuk. All right, we got a gold Ovechkin Beehive, not the one we're looking for. Jacob Dobes for Montreal, and then Ian Cole on the outburst for Utah. There's Cutter Gauthier, Dylan Larkin, and a canvas of Svechkov for Nashville. And that is going to the Predators. Chris LaFontaine this time. That's Nashville. Black and white Dylan Cousins, Rutger McGroarty for Pittsburgh. That's Pittsburgh, by the way. There's Penguins on the bottom. And we have a Lane Hudson. Rookie of the Year, Lane Hudson. Next pack. Josh Doan for Utah. We got a Brendan Brisson, and we got a canvas Tkachuk and McKinnon checklist that we're going to random off. There's Forsberg, Svechkov again, Young Gun, and a Celebrini on the Beehive. Logan, oh wait, we got an exclusive Erik Karlsson for the Penguins first. Sorry, I almost missed it. Out of 100 for Pittsburgh. Who's got the Penguins in this? Let's go to Kevin Hansen. And then we got a Logan Mailloux and a Cossa for the Wings. Matt Rempe for the Rangers. Lane Hudson once again, and a Josh Norris for the Sens. And look at this. For Tampa, we have a Young Guns acetate for the Lightning. This Emil Lilleberg acetate. The Lightning, very nice hit. Who has Tampa Bay? Steve Carboni. There you go with the Lilleberg Young Guns acetate. Nice. Look at that. All right, we got a Mattychuk Young Gun for the Blue Jackets and a Liam Bichsel for Dallas. Nick Suzuki, Huberdeau, and Lafreniere. There's Will Smith, Connor Geeky, that's a Lightning hit, and a Seamus Casey. Brad Lambert for the Jets, Philip Forsberg, and a Panarin for the Rangers. That was box number 9. Here we go with number 10 now. Jack Eichel, Cutter Gauthier, and Nazar for the Hawks. Gold Thatcher Demko, Sebastian Cossa for the Wings, and a Connor Geeky. This is a Lightning hit. I'll show you on the back. Tampa Bay. All right. All right. Brady Tkachuk, Panarin, and Urson for the Flyers. And we got a black and white Swayman for the Bruins. Jacob Dobes once again for Montreal. 2 Dobes in there. A Foley for the Sharks. Svechkov, Lekkery Maki, and a Sanheim for the Flyers. Those 2 Dobes. Alright, Ehlers is still there. Still there, nice. Hopefully the Jets get him. Come on, man. Alright, Seamus Casey, Cossa, and Ovechkin once again. We got a Premier's Josh Doan, number 2, $9.99 for Utah. Oh, who has Utah in this one? Mammoth Abby Rogers. All right, Rabankin for the Leafs, and Wallstead for the Wild. Bradley Nadeau, Noah Dobson, the newest Canadian, and a PLD for the Caps. We got a Pink Leckery Maki Dazzler. Nice. Zach Bolduc. And Jake Gensel. There's Lane Hudson, Kopitar, and Cutter Goche for the Ducks. Alright, next pack. Celebrini, another Leckery Maki Young Gun. And a Leckery Maki Dazzler to follow up right behind it. Here you go, Leckery Maki Dazzler, Blue Dazzler. Alright, there's Zach Hyman for the Oilers, Will Smith, and Kent Johnson for the Blue Jackets. Box number 11 now. Right, Makuma Doolin, first time we see him. Lachenko and Austin Matthews for Toronto. Cole Caulfield, Michael Milne, Pierre-Luc Dubois. There's Owen Tippett, Austin Matthews, and a Young Gun canvas of Chase Bradley for the another Avalanche hit. Holy Avalanche. Let's go to Kevin Brennan. Bradley. Alright, Deluxe, Cale Makar. 197 out of 250. Cale Makar. Another Colorado numbered card. Holy. Alright, Steska for the Kraken. Kucherov for Tampa. Stankoven, Jesper Bratt, and a Jake DeBrusk for the Canucks. Pile. A numbered Jacob Dobes this time, numbered to 999 for Montreal. That's like the third Dobes out of this set of teams, or this set of boxes. Celebrini on the number 1 draft, and then we got an Othman, Rangers. There's Will Smith for the Sharks, Jack Hughes, and a Connor Bedard on the Pros and Prospects. Got a gold Encore Crosby, Brad Lambert for the Jets, and a Ryan Reeves for the Leafs on the outburst. Connor Geeky, Nick Suzuki, Marco Rossi. And now we have Leon Draisaitl, Oracles for the Oilers. There's a Tyson Kozak for the Sabres. Stamkos for Nashville. Zach Bolduc, Jack Hughes, Brandon Montour for the Kraken. There's Ovechkin, Chase Bradley, Young Guns, and a Clayton Keller, Pros and Prospects for Mammoth. Utah Mammoth. All right, here we go. Home stretch, last box, number 12. Good luck. Elias Pettersson, Lane Hudson on the Oracles, and a Stützle, Ottawa. There's a Michkov Gold, Brett Berard for the Rangers, and a Juha Jaska Young Guns Outburst, Silver Outburst for the Hurricanes. Who has Carolina on this side? Carolina is Andrew Graham. Go, Andrew. Next, we have a Rupe Hintz, Frank Nazar, Jacob Markstrom. Leckery Maki again, Michkov on the number 1 draft, and then we got a Denton Matichuk. We're almost done, guys. Alright. Clear cut, Jacob Markstrom for the Devils. There's a R2 Hyrie for Dallas, and a Celebrini Encore for the Sharks. There's Liam Ogren, Logan Stankoven, and a Canvas Skills, JT Miller for the Canucks. There's a Olin Zellweger, sorry. Adam Fantilli, and a Sidney Crosby. Will Smith, Samuel Hellenius for the Kings. The Dazzler behind him is a Jack Hughes for the Devils. Zibanejad, Austin Matthews, Canvas of Stamkos for Nashville. We got one for the Kings here. Who's this? Warren Fogle, number to 250. LA. Deluxe. Warren Fogle. And we got a What was this? Rakowian? For Dallas? Imagine Tempe trying to say that name. Liam Ogren. The Wild. They have a secret trans. Alright, there's Logan Mayu, Mark Stone, Logan Thompson. A couple Logans on that one. And this is the last of it, guys. Looks like we got a Samuel Honzek on the Premiers. Numbered to $9.99 for Calgary. And we got a Brandon Hoffman, and we're ending it off with Sid the Kid, not a kid no more, Crosby. That was our case of extended, everybody. Let's do a recap quickly on who hit in this last 4 boxes. All right, let's see. We got Eric Carlson for the Penguins to 100. Bechkov on the canvas. There's a Honzek trilogy to $9.99. Deluxe of Warren Fogle to $250. Outburst Yoska Young Gun. Dobes to $9.99 for Montreal. There's a Cale Makar to $250 Deluxe. Young Gun Canvas Chase Bradley. Young Guns Zachary Maki. Josh Doan to $9.99 on the Trilogy Premiers. And a nice acetate of Emil Lilleberg for Tampa Bay. So we didn't get the Ovechkin this time, but I mean, we did get some nice hits. We got a red outburst in there. We got the acetate. Nothing out of the ordinary. Young Guns were hit. You know, Will Smith was there. That's extended series for you guys. I mean, it's either Ovechkin or, you know, that's who you're looking for. So let's do the random now. For the multi-team cards, we'll just go left, odd, right, even. So this is one of them, and then we hit one in the last one. So this will be the random for both. All right, so left side, odd, right side, even. Here's the dice. When I show you, when you see the go on the side there, it says go. You kind of see it there. That's number 1. And everything else is normal. So when I hit the button, the dice shakes. You can see it. So I'll let go of the button, hit, cover it up, hit the button again. You can actually hear it going. And I'll let it go. So remember, left side odd, right side even, meaning 1, 3, 5 on the left, 2, 4, 6 on the right. And it is number, oh, it is the go. So it's number 1. Right there. So it's the left. Everybody on the left. So this particular card is going to Colorado. And then on the other one, I forget who's on the left. But whoever's on the left, that's where it goes. All right, thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of Canada Day. If you have it off today, enjoy it, guys. Spend some time with the family. Tempe's got some platinum. I'm going to put him up a platinum case. Other than that, guys, make sure I have your updated addresses. And you know what I'm going to be doing Canada Day? I'm going to be sorting cards so I can get these up for you guys in the morning. Thank you, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers, everybody.